Welcome back to everyone that's tuned into the channel. I am Yuri, your host. Today I'm joined by Akil,
What's up?
Shrey, and Jeff. Shrey and Jeff are
Glad to
brand new
be
to the
here.
channel. They're going to be a part of
Hello,
it
what's
going
up?
forward. Like we're glad to have you guys. Champions League final tomorrow. Man City against Inter Milan. Just off the bat, who do you guys think is going to win? We'll get into predictions a little bit
City.
later on, but who do you think is going to win?
I
City.
love an underdog story, and given that one team is actually a champion and the other is a money spending club, I like to go for one that that actually has real success and that demonstrated it before. So I'm choosing Inter Milan.
I rate it. I rate it.
Straight into the favorites, Man City. Shrey, Akil, Jeff, who do you guys think is going to be the most important? I think we know it's pretty obvious who the most dangerous player in that team is. But you guys break down the Man City squad and who you guys will be looking out for to make the difference in this game, as well as to grab that game winner and solidify themselves as a legend of that club.
Yeah, so first off, I think the most important player is obviously Rodri. He's going to be the one dictating that midfield for Man City, and ultimately, I think Man City is going to win this game by dominating that midfield.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, so do I. But for me, the most important player, I say, is De Bruyne because he's proved for many seasons that he's very vital for Man City, and especially when wanting to distribute the attack, he just commands the attacking threat from where he stands. It's either as a cam or a center mid. He just always makes the big difference when the occasion is important.
Yeah, I also have to go with KDB here. I mean, for all the reasons Jeff stated, but yeah, have to go with KDB.
Yeah, KDB is going to be the most influential
So
player
do you
apart
guys
from
think
Rodri.
that if De Bruyne has a 5 out of 10 day, he has an off day, do you guys think that City still takes it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, they got enough quality, so yeah.
they don't heavily rely on KDB that much anymore,
All right. And who
but
do you
he's
guys
still
think?
a massive part of their team.
And I think Holland, he just needs one chance and he'll
Yeah.
score in that game.
No, but and even if KDB doesn't show up, Holland we saw against Madrid that Holland can actually create the chances himself. Especially distributing.
Holland's not been scoring against the big clubs though.
Yeah, that's actually a
They've
concern.
all been finding a way to
That's-
contain Holland.
Yeah,
true.
he hasn't done anything since Leipzig, right? Leipzig.
Yeah,
Yeah, he hasn't scored since the Leipzig game, and that was 2 rounds ago.
Who do you guys think can be a weakness, a part of the field that Inter Milan can exploit, if there is anything to exploit from the Man City squad?
probably. It's tough. It's really tough to say. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean,
they're all around a really good team. But
yeah, it's
probably
honestly.
I mean, one player could have an off day. I mean,
Akanji.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's not
Akanji.
the best.
Yeah.
Kanji's been
Akanji?
solid this year, though.
And honestly, this might be one that you might not agree, but I say
Yeah.
Grealish because I
No.
honestly say Grealish.
No,
Mhm.
no. He's gonna have a field day, in my opinion.
I
He's
know,
gonna be
but
one of their best players.
but his liability is his lack of pace for a bit. I honestly find him.
He doesn't
he's
need
a
it,
good
though.
player.
City don't rely on pace.
Yeah, they just control the play. I would say that Akanji, even though he's been solid, I really rate him. I think if I had to point a finger and bet on one player to mess up or to be pivotal for Inter Milan's game plan, it would be Akanji as well. Do you guys think there is any chance that Pep overthinks it in the past and tries to mix things up and change here and there? Do you guys think there's any risk of that happening or not?
Yeah. Well, me and Akil know the last time that happened, what happened to Man City,
Yeah.
and especially it was very, very
That's not
And-
That's not comparable to this time though, because
Yeah.
he's been playing his system for a long period of time. It's been working out for a long time, and
Yeah, but
he's gonna go with the same formation, same system, same players against Inter.
no, but
Yeah, I think he's gonna keep it
looking
as
back,
simple as
at his UCO record though, he does kind of overthink it.
Bro, in finals, you never look at the record; it goes out the window.
But it just gives you a little bit of a feedback on, especially
Yeah,
how
but
how they're
still,
done.
this is the strongest City team ever.
Also, I could kind of still see Pep overthinking it, but I don't think he will. I could just see that happening, maybe.
No, but it's also UCL final, so it can go either way.
Yeah, sure.
Out of the final.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys, if I'm a little bit behind. I think Brazilian Wi-Fi isn't doing me any favor, but I think that Lautaro can have a great day and somehow pull this off. I was going to ask 80-20 for City, or do you think it's closer to 50-50? I'll go to each one of you. What do you guys think?
For me, their best chance is by dictating the play through Brozovic.
You know, they tend to use their fullbacks as well, bomb forward, and to, you know, try to connect with the midfield and either distribute, you know, with the crosses into whoever's at top, mainly Lautaro. So they can take advantage of that too. But
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna do any good because Inter don't play as fast as City. They have players like Çalhanoğlu and Barella who take way too long on the ball. That's not gonna do them good against City.
Yeah, they like to hold the ball a lot as well. So.
Yeah.
Performing.
I mean, who knows? I mean, you know, many seem to be relying on that, but you know, it's just it's not gonna.
I
It's not
back
gonna make
Lukaku
that
to
much
score
of
a
a
goal.
difference.
I don't think he's getting anything. He'll
The
get
only way I
locked
see
up
him-
by Stones.
Yeah, the only way I see him scoring is if Inter have a pen. But with them holding the ball a lot, Inter, that's not going to do any well because City would just press, you know, from the top and all the way through the
Yeah.
bottom, especially through the midfield as well.
Moving on to, I don't think there's much that we can talk about Inter Milan. It's pretty simple, and the way they've been winning matches is more on grit than technical play, in my opinion. I've watched them a lot in Serie A as well. Going to predictions. Give the score line and who scores on both sides if both sides score.
City 3-1 with one Bernardo scoring one, De Bruyne and Grealish, and Inter's just had an easy path to the final. No tough tests. This is basically their ultimate test.
I honestly see this being 1-1 after 90 minutes and Inter scraping by second half of extra time goal. I see them scoring in the second half of extra time. I feel like Inter will be cautious about this final. So, and if you know, the calls are in their favor, I can really see them pulling up an upset.
And
for the player scoring, for Inter, I say Barella's gonna score, and for City, I say Gundogan. I'm gonna go midfielder scoring.
All right, I'll go comfortable 2-0 win for City, and I'm gonna go with Haaland, of course, Dortmund boy, and I'll go with KDB scoring the other goal.
I'll go with a 3-1 City win. Haaland scoring a brace. Rodri scoring one. He's well overdue one. He's been so important for this team. And Lautaro grabs the only goal for Inter. Are going to score just because City's going to be a little bit exposed. They score after a 2-0 when the game loosens up a little bit.
But I gotta say though, this final is the most one-sided final since since the 2014 final. This is kind of a one-sided final.
There was Madrid Juve.
I mean, you don't count that as much of a one-sided because Juve were actually pretty good that year.
Yeah, but still, they're not beating Prime Madrid.
Yeah, of course. You know, obviously, but if you look at the Juve team from the 2017 final and this Inter team, which team looks better?
Juve by miles.
Yeah, easily Juve.
You know, Inter may have to rely on the jokes. You know, with the power of friendship, they might pull through.
Yeah. I want Inter to win, but I'm sorry, there's no chance
me
in
too.
hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be surprised by the amount of people that want Inter to win this final.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you guys back on Monday to talk about USM and T strictly. We'll do a little bit of a review on the finals.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Let's watch the game tomorrow.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
See you guys.
Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe.